Good Tuesday morning, Quad Cities. Happy Valentine's Day as well. We've got wind still on track to reach us later on this afternoon. We've got a wind advisory, no surprise here for Quad Cities, points south. Generally speaking, all of our hometowns south of Interstate 80 are in this. By the noon hour, when it begins, winds will begin approaching 40 and then 50 miles an hour by this evening. That could cause some minor damage to trees and maybe even some isolated power outages too later tonight. But if you're driving a larger vehicle, say a semi-tractor trailer, big minivan, SUV, make sure you got a firm grip on that steering wheel. The strongest winds are still going to be arriving later this afternoon into the evening. There you see them, gusts approaching 50 miles an hour between 4 and 8 o'clock this evening, still remaining fairly gusty for us overnight. We will also see a steady round of rain arrive just after the noon hour. Future track taking into 3 o'clock this afternoon. Radar filling in quite generously here, and that'll continue to be with us through the evening commute. And then we'll put the rain to bed for the rest of the night, but the wind will still be howling as temperatures slowly fall to around 40 by tomorrow morning. Hey, quick update on the winter storm expected here for Thursday. We've now got winter storm watches to the southwest of us. And if you kind of extrapolate this or expand it eastward, which is typically where these storm systems go from west to east, notice that watch, if it gets extended, will be right here in the Quad Cities, and we could see that in place as early as this afternoon. So something to kind of pay attention to as we go through the next 24 hours. That snow is set to begin right after the morning commute on Thursday. So this is going to be an afternoon evening impact in terms of the timing of this. There's afternoon Thursday, right about 2. Steady snow right on top of really the whole Quad Cities. And that will continue until about 5, 6 o'clock in the evening. Once it's done, where you're seeing the purple here, I-80 points north. That's at least 3 to 6 inches worth of snow. Lighter amounts to the south and to the east. So this one tracking a little bit further south than the one we saw last week. Here's what the numbers look like for your hometown. Higher amounts, of course, to the north. If you're up towards Galena, Maquoketa, you're going to be closer to that 6-inch mark. If you're here in the Quad Cities, Muscatine through Sterling Rock Falls, it's closer to the 3-4-inch amount. And then as you get further to the south, Burlington, Princeton, Keokuk as well, Macomb, it's closer to about 1 to 2 inches. And this is going to be that wet, heavy, slushy snow, once again, with temperatures that are going to be fairly close to freezing. Grab the News 8 app, because that's where the winter storm watch will come through once it's issued potentially later on this afternoon. And of course, we're always going to keep you up to date on all of our iHeartMedia radio station partners throughout this upcoming winter storm. We are going to have to knock temperatures down just a little bit more for Friday into the weekend. So Friday will be the coldest day really that we've had in recent memory. We've been so warm lately, but your weekend, still not that bad. Upper 40s for Saturday. We'll go low 50s for Sunday. Potentially more accumulating snow will be in the offering as we head into next week.